Damn, that must hurt like a motherfucker. After having been, like, beaten up by those guys in prison for months and then having to fight a bear with your bare hands and all the hypothermia you probably got at the moment as well. Like, fuck. None of that seems pleasant, particularly. Hey, bud. Snoop? Saitama just fucking went... Yeah! He went through the fucking gauntlet, bro. Hello, by the way. Welcome aboard. We're playing the entire series. This is where we're at right now. No, he went through the whole fucking gauntlet. He went through the entire shenanigan. And he probably hasn't had any good food in a couple of years, too, because he was in prison. Hey, I'm glad. My plan, actually, because Dead Souls isn't, like, you know, canon, it's not included in my full series playthrough per se, but when Halloween comes, that's gonna be my plan. I'm gonna play that week. I gotta find a way to like get myself a copy. I like to buy games on physical media, but if I have to go on PSN and download it, I will. Because copies of Dead Souls are not particularly affordable at the moment. Yes, so currently the other game I'm playing through right now is Final Fantasy VIII. I'm playing it on Thursdays. When I'm finished with it, I'm starting Judgment. Yeah, I can't wait to play Judgment. Judgment looks like Judgment looks awesome. I can't wait. So we gotta go find Baba. Take control outside if you want. No, I don't fucking want, bro. It's a blizzard out there. We are in subarctic Japan. I'm staying right here. Good lord, man. Okay. Johnny. Okudera, huh? This is a hideout for me? Does Saitama spend the entire time he's in this game in Hokkaido? I'm 3 chapters in. Most characters in Yakuza 4 and 5 appear to have 4 to 5 chapters apiece before the climax of the game. That's where Saitama gets the fucking jacket he always wears after this. Okay. Yeah, so you have Fist of North Star. Yeah, I have not played Dead Souls. I have not played Fist of North Star. I might eventually, but I'm not, like, particularly motivated to do it, like, right up against the rest of these. PS2 games might do. Probably not gonna go try to find copies. Don't know if I'm gonna bother. I'm not like particularly concerned about those since those storylines have been replaced by Kiwami 1 and 2, but I'd find it interesting to like do. I will play Ishin eventually. It'll probably be the remake version because it's actually localized, and after I play Ishin, I might try to find a way to play Kenzan. I'm really interested in Kurohyou, the PSP game, but like, I hear that finding translated versions of that is a fucking nightmare. I'd like to get to hear Nishiki call me a fucking pussy. That'd be funny. 10 years in the joint. The first one has one in progress. Okay, is there only 2 of those? How many Kurohyou games are there? Only 2. Okay, when the first one is done, I would like to know. Because when it is done, then I will play them both. It plays more like a traditional fighting game once you actually get into a fight, and I play fighting games all the fucking time. It's one of my favorite types of games to play. So, I'm down. I'm wondering, like, if I'm gonna bother to play Yakuza 1 and 2, should I play like a should I play Ryuga Gotoku Ishin, or should I just play Like a Dragon Ishin Kiwami? Like, if I'm gonna bother to play 2 remakes, I should 2 original versions, I should play all 3, right? But that'll be later. Like, right now my plan is play through the series, get wherever I'm gonna get, whatever I'm doing on Halloween, drop it to play Dead Souls that week. And when I'm done with the entire series, I'll do some off-stream grinding, and then I'll do an entire marathon of every Amon fight, because I didn't do those. I didn't actually go for the Amon fights, but I will eventually. Yama-oroshi. So is that the bear that I just beat up with my bare hands? Made him get away from me because he didn't want the smoke anymore? Okay, so only Dragon Engine Amon fights. The ones in Yakuza 0, 4, and 5 have multiple fights to them because there's multiple characters. So there is that. And also apparently there's an Amon fight in Fist of the North Star as well, because that motherfucker, like, is literally everywhere. Now we have... It's very interesting that that guy gave us clothes to wear. He is not the same size as us, but they fit us anyway, and they're vaguely similar to what we were wearing before, with the camo pants and the big green coat, but it's different camo pants and a different big green coat. The same big green coat that fucking Wen Hai Li wears in Yakuza 0, if anybody noticed. He wears the same, basically the same fucking outfit that Saejima starts wearing in this game and then going forward. It's the same coat, same brand, and everything. There's like a little tag on it, and it's present on both. It's not in this game, I guess. This game didn't render it, but like in later games, this coat has more detail. And there's like a little red tag somewhere on the front. And it's also present on the one that Wen Hai Li wears. So it's the same one, same brand. It makes me kind of wonder if they had like a brand deal. Oh boy, okay. We ended up in the one place that that prison breaks news would not reach. Could I? Big man. Yep, I'm a big man. I'm a big, expansive man.
9年前の悲劇を繰り返したくないんだろうよ。9年前の悲劇ってなんやそれ。山おろしに襲われたんだよ、この集落。
山おろし。This fucking bear. The enemy sounds like massive man. Massive man. Yeah. It's a shame that Wen Haile's fucking dead, because it'd be very interesting to see him next to Saitama to see like which one of them is actually bigger. I feel like they could be the exact same size. Like, exactly. But that was 1988 and this is 2012, so I don't know how old Lee was at the time that that game was happening, but he'd be way older now, wouldn't he? So...
それでどうなったんや。狩りは失敗。佐藤は行方不明。後を追いかけた奥寺さんも重傷だった。そして
That's when it happened. Yeah, and for it to be like Majima's first real boss fight makes sense there too. Like they really wanted to, they definitely wanted to give you that parallel.
備蓄していた食料は全て山おろしに食い尽くされることになった。この集落で生きるマタギにとっちゃ冬は恐怖との戦いでな。1年かけて蓄えた食料を失うことは死を意味する。ほんとあの年の冬は生きるか死ぬかの瀬戸際だったよ。そないなことが。それ以来だ。奥寺さんがこの集落から孤立するようになったのは、毎年冬になると山おろしのことを追いかけて吹雪の強い。
That we're doing giant bear hunting. How has he not found this bear if it's that big and we found it by accident and beat the piss out of it with our fists? Prison rules, bitch.
いや、今日は野暮用があると言っていたな。山おろしの餌を探さなきゃならんとか言っていたが。まあ、いろいろと余計なことを話しちまったが、あんたが雪山に向かっても足で。
Did we tell these guys that we like fist fought this bear? So they stopped trying to tell us not to go?
ってはおけん。奥寺藩は俺の命の恩人や。それに俺も仲間を一人。
I have never played any of these. Since I began, I'm aware of some plot points already. I've seen some of these games, even some of the ones I haven't gotten to yet, be played. So I know what to expect, but I have not played any of them. The most that I have, that I can say that I went ahead was I played just enough of Lost Judgment to get to the arcade so I could play Virtua Fighter, which is basically one mission. So, other than that, I don't know anything. I've not played any of what's ahead of this game.
あんたは狩りに行くわけじゃない。防寒着としてはとりあえず今の格好でいいだろう。なるほどね。となるとあとは2つ。万が一のと。どうやって手に入れ。
Infinite Wealth, yeah. I hear that game is fantastic. I can't wait.
問題は食料だ。どこの家も自分のとこで食うのに精一杯だからな。そらそうやろな。俺が地図を書き上げるまでの間、自分の力で当座の食料を確保してきたらどうだ。事情を話せば分けてくれる人間もいるかもしれない。分
分かった。なんとかする。
もしかしてあなたが山おろしを見たっていう？
ああ、そうやが、あんたは？
私は仁科の妻、仁科君代です。
仁科？ああ、この集落の代表をしとるマタギのおやっさんの。
まさか山に入るおつもりですか？
いや、そういうわけはないんやが。
もしかして食料を
Okay, there we go. That should be over now, right? Okay. Yeah, Infinite Wealth I heard was fantastic. I can't wait. Like, it was when that game came out that I decided to even go through this entire journey. So I've been at this since December.
どういうことで？
I'm really behind on my YouTube uploads, though. My videos that I have going up are all still from Yakuza 0. I actually had to hire an editor to get it done faster.
山へと入っていきました。でもあの日は数メートル先も見えないような吹雪の日。食料もなしに山に飛び込むのは自殺行為とも言えることでした。
それで奥寺藩は食料を探してたんか？
ええ。集落を一軒一軒回って頭を下げて。でも誰も流れ者の彼に食料を分けようとはしませんでした。主人はよそ者を助ける必要はないと言ったのですが、私はどうしても不憫に。
Yeah. I've been turning them into like I'm making my videos about 45 minutes to an hour long a piece because if I figured if I make less of them, I can get it done faster. It's still not fast enough. If you want to see what I've like how far I've been able to take it so far, my YouTube's down below the video feed, but I'm like 5 games behind on my YouTube uploads, and I'm also still getting Final Fantasy VII videos up because I was playing that too, and now I'm playing 8. So, like, I'm so behind, bro. Like, I'm just flabbergasted how difficult this is to keep up with. And I only stream 3 times a week, and I don't even do all 3 of them sometimes. Sometimes I cancel 1 or 2, or I do something else.
それまで助け合いながら生きてきた集落のみんなが他人を疑いながら生きるようになってしまって、きっとみんなあの日の恐怖を忘れられないんです。だからそのストレスを奥寺さん一人にぶつけるようになってしまったんだと思います。
Yeah, Rebirth looks great. I'm waiting for them to be done. Like, fully with remaking the entirety of Episode 7 before I do any of it. I don't know if that's wise, but like, that's currently the way that I've chose to approach it. I might change my mind later. But my goal... Currently my plan is once I finish Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, I'm going to start playing Persona games. And I'm going to try to fit more of the things I like to play on the side into the stream schedule. Like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and fighting games and stuff. Because I spend a disproportionately large amount of time doing that relative to how much of it I do on stream, which is almost none. So I should probably start doing it on stream. Yeah, really, like, if you're gonna play fighting games and you're gonna do it like a multiplayer, because I don't really play single player all that much in fighting games unless you've got like a fantastic story, which isn't like fighting games are not known for their story engagement. Most of the story is told outside of the medium, like in graphic novels or in instruction books or in cutscenes, and not in the game. But training mode is your friend. You wanna pick your, you wanna look at your silly little goobers that you have access to choose from, and it'd be like, I like this goober, and you go in and then you just practice and see what moves connect into what other moves, and just keep doing that until you think you got it, and then go fight some people. It's just like martial arts. You have to train. Just playing through the arcade mode is a good way to have fun with it, but it's not gonna make you any better. For my part, I'm still like dog shit garbage at Tekken and Mortal Kombat, two of the most popular franchises, and I'm shit ass at them, and I don't play them that much as a result. I'm like much better at like Street Fighter and King of Fighters. Still not like fantastic, but like I understand those games way more. And like Guilty Gear and like Blaze Blue and shit. Like two-dimensional fuckers, you know? And I play Smash. I do play Smash. Alright, time to go to the mountain. Rock and roll. Rock and roll will take you to the mountain. Oh, I don't like this. Illusion of Gaia? I can't even say that I've really heard of that game. SNES action RPG made by Enix. Okay. Which would also mean that it should be similar to Dragon Quest and Dragon Warrior. But it's an action RPG. So is it like SNES action RPG? Is it like Zelda? What is it similar to? Combat of Link to the Past. Okay. Okay, so that makes sense to me. That'll be the boss. Yep. Old Zelda games are good. I tend to like them a lot, so anything like that is nice. For quite some time, I've had a copy of Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, which you may have seen before. It's a big compilation of games from like Sega, and one of the games on it is Golden Axe Warrior, which is basically an old Zelda clone. I've also got a PS3 game called 3D Game Heroes I like a lot for the same reason. So, bear tracks and blood. Not great things to see together. Full Blazer, Illusion of Guy, and Terra Enigma. I've heard of Terra Enigma before. How they're connected. You know, maybe they're not connected at all. Maybe they're just like similar games made by the same developer. And they're like spiritual sequels to each other. It's kind of like Shadow of the Colossus and Ico. They're not even in the same series, but they are frequently sold and packaged together. There's actually a really relevant example I can give. So, there's lots of like obscure fighting games, like obscure one-ofs that aren't well known, and they're usually like licensed to some degree. And there's 3 specific ones that I consider to be spiritually related to each other. Aquapazza, which is a game made by Examu, the same team that made Arcana Heart. Full of Aqua Plus characters. That's a company that makes visual novels. So games like Two Heart and Tears to Tiara, shit like that, as a PS3 game. And then they made a game for the PS3 and PS4 named Nitro Plus Blasters, which is another game, different with other characters based on a different company, but it kind of has the same mechanics as Aquapazza, but more. And then on the PS4, they made a game called Million Arthur Arcana Blood. They changed their name to Team Arcana first, and then they made that. And that's a Million Arthur, like, mobile game characters game with guest characters in it, including Reese from Secret of Mana. And I consider those games to kind of be sequels to each other, even though they are, like, they don't share any characters whatsoever. Reese? Hold on. R-I-E-S-Z. Trials of Mana. Not Secret of Mana. Oopsie doopsie. Yeah, her. But yes, her. She is a guest character in that game. Iori from King of Fighters is another guest character in that game. I didn't play any of the Mana games. I just consider it like the Secret of Mana series because that's the most well-known one. So if I say from Secret of Mana, I could mean any game related to it.
Baba-chan, 奥寺藩。何しに来た？ババを助けに来たんや。あんた一人に任せておけるわけないからな。あんたも怪我しとるやないか。まさか山おろしにやられたんか。
うかつだった。俺も老いてしまったようだな。それより
We have bear shit to do, it appears.
怪我はひどいがまだ息はある。すぐに集落まで運ぼう。早速血の匂いを嗅ぎつけてきやがったな。すぐにここにやってくるぞ。しくじったか。俺は奴を追う。お前はその男を早く集落に連れて帰るんだ。
せやけどあんたもその傷。
And there's also like collection of mana, I guess. Yeah, you said collections. I was thinking of getting that. I haven't done it yet. It'd be a pretty easy way to play all of those. But I might have to pay attention here, I'm not sure. No, I don't. Okay, that was just a hard cut to the cutscene.
奥寺藩無事やったか。
ああ、なんとかな。
You're alright, bro. You're getting too old for this shit.
君が遅かった分、あんたより重症だ。だが、無茶をさせなければ大丈夫。しばらく安静にさせておけ。
ああ、そういえば、あのヒグマをどないしたんや。
いや、吹雪が強くなってきてな。あれ以上深追いしたら戻ってこれない状態だった。
そうか。
Yeah, like, I don't like... Unless it's like a Yakuza Kiwami situation where it's clearly just the same game, but more. I don't tend to like to play remakes before I play the original thing. Like, Persona 3 Reload is out and everything, but like, after I'm done with Like a Dragon, I'm probably just gonna play Fess instead. Because it came first.
を殺し、その肉を食べて生きてきた。この鍋の肉もそう。俺が飼った動物の肉だ。食べるために殺し、殺したから責任を持って食べ尽くす。それが狩猟だ。だが、俺にとってあのヒグマは狩るのが目的じゃない。
ほな、なんなんや。
ただの殺戮。俺はあのヒグマを殺すために追いかけているんだ。
But this is his fucking white whale. This is Moby Dick situation.
人間というのは不思議な生き物だ。憎いという理由で
Yamaoroshi. This bear is his Moby Dick.
生きるために仕方なくというわけじゃない。だからこそ、それは罪として裁かれるべきことだし。だが、人を殺したことを悔い改め、刑務所を出ていく人間はごくわずかだ。ほとんどのやつは自分がやったことは仕方がないことだと割り切り、開き直って生きている。殺すというのは食べるための、そして
I hear Final Fantasy Adventure is good. And the fact that it like has Final Fantasy stuff in it. Like, they wanted to like remove the Final Fantasy implications with the remake, but then when they just re-released it as is later again. It's got like chocobos and stuff in it. Most people I know that have played both say that one was better. The original.
どっちでもない。ただ俺があのヒグマにこだわるのは個人的な恨みがあるからだ。つまり俺はただの殺し
I can't speak on that myself, but that's what I get told.
殺した者として責任を持ってこの肉を食ってやろうじゃないか。
ああ。
I'm still fairly new to Final Fantasy. Like, I played 7 and I'm playing 8. That's about it so far. I have possession of more. I could play other ones. But they tend to run a bit long. They're pretty drawn out, so I'm probably gonna hold off on more until after I'm done with, like, Judgment and shit.
お前を助けてくれた人に礼を言うんやね。
そうなんですか。
奥寺藩中漁師のおっちゃんや。ここは山の中にある漁師の集落や。
そうだったんですか。
まだ完全に回復しとらん。
So Baba's alive!
今はゆっくり休み。
Our boy made it! 死んでいません。
すみません。
ちょっと待ってろや。奥寺藩にお前が目覚ましたことを伝えに行かな。
Yeah, I'm playing the Yakuza games on the actual PlayStation 4. And I'm playing the Final Fantasy games on the Switch ports. Let's save. Let's save the game. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, I have not actually purchased like a Dragon Gaiden or like a Dragon Infinite Wealth yet. But like I had copies of everything else damn near leading up to this situation. So I decided to start going through them all. I had to go buy Kiwami 2 and I had to go buy Judgment, the first one. Because those were the ones I hadn't gotten my hands on yet, but I did it before I was able to get them before I needed to have them. So we're good. Probably when I start like getting into Yakuza Like a Dragon, I'll go find Infinite Wealth somewhere. Because like I'm playing the physical copies also. Like I'm not like this isn't the downloadable version. This is the physical fucking copy. Which I personally enjoy having physical copies of anything that I can get that of. Deer meat, baby. Venison. Alright, let's go. Where is Nishino? This guy's a dick. What else? So no gun for me. Guess I'm hunting with my bare hands. My favorite game in this series so far, you know, honestly, that's actually hard because like this one's pretty good. Probably Zero. Probably the obvious answer. It just has the most in it to do. But it has one downside, and that's like the lack of like arcade games to play and like fighting games to play, which is one of my favorite things that the series does. I also liked Yakuza 3. I'm not gonna call it my favorite. It's not even like top 3 probably, but everybody else seems to hate it. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't have any problems with it. Yeah, Zero just appears to be the definitive Yakuza experience, to be honest. It just has everything damn near everything you would want. Oh, I can't take ointment. It has to be just meat. That's fucking stupid. I actually really liked Yakuza 4. I thought Yakuza 4 was awesome, personally. I don't know, like, if you have to handle, like, I'd play it again, in your position, honestly. I don't know if the pacing of the way that one goes through the story makes a difference. But I just really liked how it all got tied together at the end. How by the time you go into the epilogue, all of the extremely different things everybody starts doing ties together. Also, I appreciate that every character at the end gets their own boss fight. And also, I think Tanimura is a fucking badass. I love Tanimura. I'm aware that we don't see him again, really, and that's a shame. Alright, time to hunt stuff. I've heard of it. I know nothing about it. I don't have to hold circle, I can just press it. Got it. Aim for that boulder over there. You think I can't shoot a fucking big rock? And don't think you can beat one in a fist fight. I got news for you, buddy. I will definitely look into that. I've heard the East soundtrack is probably the thing that I hear the most about in regards to it. Okay. Okay. That is understood. I will look into that. Because they always put Saejima in positions where he's poor as fuck and has to sell shit. Akiyama always has all the money he could ever need, and Saijima's always poor as fuck. Could this be multiple deer? Oh, there's three. I would have expected two. Damn, this is really hard. Alright, back to the village, baby! Yeah, I'm going the right way. Dodge rolling appears to be my fastest movement, which is really funny. Those last ones were does. We got some bucks here. Damn it. Alright, whatever. I thought the health would decrease way faster. Thankfully, it doesn't. So this is gonna be, like, quite a bit easier than I thought initially. It's the shooting that's harder than I thought, but the actual surviving is easier. Now I'm probably going to run into an animal on the way back to the village that can actually attack me, right? No, I guess not. Eventually I will. Should I choose to pursue the hunting shit further? Soul orbs. I have not only harvested meat and hide, but also souls. Nice. I can go faster now. Alright, let's go give the shit to the lady. Alright, let's see. Talk to Baba. Baba, 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 Baba.
そっか。なら次は罠猟に行く。
すんません兄貴。俺のためにわざわざ。
くくり罠は俺の方で用意しておいた。
Alright. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Equipment confirmation. Alright. Mountain time.
それじゃあ出発だ。いや。
Hey, bud. Dang, really? They got that good shit up on this mountain? So that's the guy I talked to sell these deer skins when I'm done. Got it.